Hello, hello. I'm going to give it a moment so that way our people can jump on. Bring that forward a little bit more. Okay, let's see if anybody pops on. I am going to start talking in like a minute or two. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know it will be storming here soon, which is why I wanted to hop on now, so that way I could actually kind of get this going before the storm hit, because occasionally it shakes the power lines, and then that ends up being so much fun. I love storms though, so if you love storms, tell me, shout yourself out, seriously. But storms are very calming to me, but the only time I don't like storms is whenever I'm working with the horses, because you kind of can't work very well with horses in storms. But all right, so if you end up watching the replay, please let me know that you watched the replay. This will also be on YouTube, so that way I could share the link as well with you guys. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get started. If y'all hop on, awesome. I do know that it is sort of towards the end of the work day, so I understand most y'all are working. But anywho, I'm going to talk to you guys about our air purifier. So, May, if none of you have known this, May since 1994 has been Clean Air Month. That has been what has been the focus every May. And a little bit of like a tidbit here. It has been officially the Clean Air Month since 1994, but since 1972, the American Lung Association has sponsored Clean Air Week each May to educate the public about the relation between clean air and respiratory health. That's super important, especially if you suffer from like asthma and stuff like that. That's important. Air quality is super important. And air quality is even more important in your home, especially more and more now, and especially in an older home. So I don't know about you, but clean air is a big deal, especially in your home, like I just said. But also thinking about, even though it's the warm weather, and yeah, we've all got allergies. I'm dealing with them now. I don't know about you all, but I am tired of the, okay, we're going to be warm, then we're going to be cold, that type of thing, because it is screwing with my allergies so bad. So that's what I'm dealing with right now too. It's just as soon as I get okay and used to it, it goes cold again, and then we're all screwed up. But clean air in your home. I know it's summer, like I said, it's spring. We're able to try to open our windows a bit more and get fresh air in here. But when we can't, it is especially important to have something that is going to be in your home that is going to help clean air. Scentsy last year came out with their air purifier. This air purifier covers up to 200 square feet. So, my air purifier is in our dining area right now, because that's where my workspace is right now. So that's in my dining area. So it's sitting behind me right now, and it actually covers my dining area, my living area, and my kitchen area. So it covers this entire half of my apartment. I am working on getting another one for the bedroom because we also spend half of our time there. So half of it's spent here, half of it's spent there. So it's nice to have that. But that would cover my entire master bedroom, and it covers my entire semi-open space, living, dining, kitchen area. That being said, this thing works like crazy. I do not shut mine off. Mine's actually on all the time because I just feel like you constantly, excuse me, you constantly need that clean air. We have just recently turned on our AC off and on, and that has blown dust because it's hard to clean. It's in the wall. It's built in. But even whenever we did our heaters, it was the same thing whenever we had to turn our heaters on last winter. This thing right here, this is literally our crowning glory right now. It is an awesome product. I'm obsessed with it. It's got a HEPA filter in it, and it's just amazing. So I'm going to grab it in just a moment here, but I wanted to kind of go over just a tad of what it kind of was and kind of is. So Scentsy, we are all about making your space smell good. We are all about fragrance. We're all about putting smiles on people's faces through fragrance. So it is a huge deal for us to be able to have something that does two things: provides fragrance and cleans your air. When we came out with this, all of us got super hype about it and excited because it was just the best thing for us to come out with. If you have an air purifier, let me know in the comments, does it provide fragrance or does it just clean your air? Because that was a huge deal for us. We wanted something that was going to clean your air, but also provide fragrance through the new clean air. So how it works is the Scentsy Air Purifier cleans the air using a HEPA H13 filter while also dispersing signature Scentsy fragrance via our Scentsy pods. Our pods are sold separately. And when you get an air purifier, it already comes with a filter. So you get your initial filter with the air purifier. And you can add filters. You could buy extra ones on the side. You can add them to Club. If you have any questions about what Club is, please let me know. I will be happy to answer. But the unit draws air in and passes it through a sensor. Whenever the sensor detects particles of any given amount or size, the air purifier's air quality indicator light goes from white to red. White means good and clean. Red means bad and dirty. If the unit is on auto mode, the fan will switch to high mode, quickly cleaning the air. Mine's always on. Mine's on auto. So that way when I'm cooking bacon, for example, when I'm cooking bacon, this air purifier kicks on to high. It doesn't matter if my stove fan is on or not. This thing kicks on to high. It goes red and it says, I am going to clean your air. It does not matter if it's right here or if it's on the other side of the room. It will turn red and start cleaning the air. It's amazing. I have 2 cats. That means litter dust is getting into the air. That means dander and cat hair and stuff like that is getting into the air. I do have a video on my YouTube channel that you guys can check out, or I can even leave a little link. I also have the live still available on my VIP page for you guys to check out, going over how to change a filter. And it shows you the filter new and the filter needing changed. Shows you how dirty that gets. And again, mine is on all the time. So, it holds up to 2 Scentsy pods. And they are, Scentsy pods are amazing. They're a waxless, heatless thing. So this does not get hot. It just works like a fan. So I'm going to grab mine. It's on right now, but I'm going to turn it off. And I'm actually going to unplug it. So that way I could bring it closer and kind of talk to you guys a little bit more. If you have any questions, please let me know. I do hope to have like a Q&A with you guys at the end. If you guys don't have any questions right now, but think of something later, leave it in the comments or send me a message. But try to leave that there so that way it doesn't fall back. Here is what this is all about. So this is pretty big. It's light though. It's very light. And there's dust on it. It was trying to clean the cat hair and dust. So anyway, these are the pods. This is what a pod looks like. They have little scent beads. Try to see if I can get that to focus. Well, you kind of can't. Okay, maybe right there, right there. Look at that. Those are the little scent beads that are inside. It's basically like a little basket sealed off and everything like that with scent infused beads inside. These pods come in a 2-pack and they just go right in here. Easy peasy, okay? Super easy. The plug is like an adapter size, so it's right back here. And you have, I'm gonna flip my hair over. I got a shower whenever I got home, so now it's all dripping. All right, so filter goes in the bottom right here. This is super easy to use. There is a lock, so it shows you unlocked and locked. It is locked right now. It has a new filter in it. Like I said, there is the VIP page has the live still on it, and I have a YouTube video regarding how to change the filter and what the filter looks like when changing. So let's go over the buttons. First of all, this right here is the indicator light. This light is what shows you clean versus dirty air. Literally got dust on my nose now. But anyway, this will be white when it's clean. It'll go red when it's not. This is the power button. Obviously, if you know the power symbol, that's right there. So that is the power button. Easy to turn on and off. It's just one click on and off. This is the timed setting. You could do 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. So when you click this, these will light up as to whatever, and it'll turn on for so long, and then it'll shut off, and then it'll turn on for so long. It's just to basically be, okay, I'm going to run this long, and then I'm going to be calm for this long, and then I'm going to run again, and then I'm going to not. It kind of can help save on power, but also your filter. So it's up to you what you want to do. Mine's on all the time. This is the fan setting. We have low and high fan modes. So you'll just click this and choose your mode, whichever one that you want to do. And then right here is going to be the light. So you can turn this indicator light on or off. It's up to you. Mine's always on. I want to know. So this is the button for the indicator light. Click it to turn it on and off if you want to. This right here is the light to show you when you need to change your filter. So that's basically just the little symbol for the filter, but this will go orange when you need to change your filter. I am still figuring out how often I need to change my filter. I don't pay attention that easily on this sometimes, and I will lose out on when I need to change my filter. And I'm figuring that out so that way I can put it on our club to figure out, okay, first things first, I do not have to change it monthly. I have not had to change it monthly. My air quality here apparently is way better than I thought it was, because as soon as I got this baby and it turned it on, it was white. So I had to wait to like cook bacon or something happen to where it would turn red, because my air quality was actually way better than I thought it was. So that's awesome. But I don't have to change it that often. Some people might have to change it a little more often depending on their home's air quality. But at the same time, you got to think about, in general, if you get one of these, you're using it for the first time, you may or may not have to change your filter quickly. So it may take you about a month to change the first filter, because it's starting to clean your air. It is taking over, it's cleaning all of your air, it's doing its job. And then after that initial time, you may have to change your filter less. So just play around with it, figure that out, keep an eye on it and say, okay, do I need to change it every 2 months, or do I need to change it every 3 months, or maybe less? Because Club has those options to have it shipped directly to you. First of all, it'll save you money, but it'll ship it directly to you, the filter, so you can change it and not forget to order it. I forgot to order it this last time, so I am keeping an eye on this to figure out, okay, do I need to put that on my bi-monthly, or do I need to put that on my quarterly Club to get it sent to me automatically for when I need it? Keep that in mind. But the dirty air will go in through here. So it'll go in through the bottom. You'll see right there. That's all pulling air and all this bottom half into the filter. The filter is going to pull that through. It is going to take all the dirty stuff out, work its business, and then in the middle, once it is through the filter and cleaned, it is going to come up top here. You'll see this is open here. It's going to come up top here, and it is going to go through the fragrance pods right there. You'll see, come on, work with me. You'll see that there is air pockets here to work through this. So dirty air comes in through the bottom half, comes up through the top, through the fragrance, and now you have dispersed clean air and awesome fragrance coming through. I love this thing. The pods last you 120 hours each pod. Like I said before, they come in a 2-pack. If you want to put them both in, you can. If you want to just put one in, you can. That's perfectly fine. But these are amazing. So here's a couple things I want to go over. There are the different settings with this. So the air purifier cleans the air in 3 modes: auto, low, and high. Mine is on auto. So auto mode has a default fan speed that is low, but once the air purifier detects pollutants in the air, like if you're cooking bacon, sometimes it gets smoky, then it switches to high to quickly clean the air. So when it's on low mode, we're good to go. It's awesome. It's telling you your air is clean, but I'm just taking my time and making sure I keep it clean. Now, once it has sensed clean air, it returns back to the low setting. Low and high modes do not switch automatically and must be manually changed using fan speed buttons. So what's that mean? That means that this button right down here for fan speed, it's off, so I can't really do anything, but for fan speed, there's auto, low, and high. So if it's on auto mode, it's going to automatically switch between low and high when it needs to. If it is on low, meaning it's not auto, like if you chose to keep it on low or if you chose to put it on high, you are going to have to manually come over, click this button to switch it between the two. That is why I like auto mode. So that way it automatically switches between the two. Because I don't feel like I need to have it on high setting all the time. Because like I said, my air quality isn't as bad as I thought it was. So there's that. Now, what type of filter does it use? We talked about this a little bit, but every Scentsy air purifier comes with one HEPA H13 filter, which is capable of removing at least 99.95% of airborne particles and allergens as small as 0.3 microns. So that's including dust, pollen, mold, and bacteria. And honestly, when you live in an older area, when you have the windows open and it's like brand new spring, everything's budding, all the pollen's everywhere, you definitely want this. I'm personally allergic to dust. So I try to kind of keep it from touching me. Not always possible. But I do try to keep this on all the time, so that way it takes care of at least most of dust in the air. So yeah, that covers all that. But let me see what I should tell y'all more of. So, like I said earlier, it kind of depends whenever it comes down to how often you need to change your filter. So, like I said before, mine really didn't need to be changed that often, but each home is going to be different. Each area is going to be different. I mean, if I put this in my bedroom, it may need to be changed more often just because it's a smaller space. I don't know, but I'll test that out here sometime soon. Now, the filter's default life is 950 hours in high mode or 1200 hours in low mode. So it depends on how frequently it's being used and the quality of the air it has filtered. Like I mentioned, for example, the filter will last 40 days if used continuously for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It will last 120 days or approximately 4 months if used 8 hours a day. The life of the filter will also vary based on numerous environmental factors, as in the volume of particles in the air. Once the filter's hour limit has been reached, a small red light will appear right here under the filter icon in the front of the device club. But if something happens where it needs to be changed to my bi-monthly, I'll do that because that's every 2 months and depends on my air quality. Depends on how often I have my windows open. Depends on how often I cook bacon. It just depends. So yeah, this will also detect. So if you have any sort of like fire, like if you blew out a candle or something like that, first of all, candles are not safe. I had to get rid of all mine and switch to Scentsy due to safety hazards. But yeah, it'll detect smoke. Now, to replace the filter, I'm going to share that YouTube video with you guys. If you guys have absolutely any questions whatsoever, let me know. So, 2 things before I head out of here. It takes approximately 30 minutes on auto mode for this baby to clean up to 150 square feet of a room. And it's designed to run continuously. Like I mentioned earlier, you can also choose the timer setting for every 2 hours, 4 or 8 hours by using this button here. So, covers up to about 200 square feet of space. It covers my dining room, my living room, and my kitchen. It'll cover a nursery room. It'll cover a master bedroom. It'll cover those types of things. Indicator light, white when good, red when bad. Bad air goes in through here, through the filter, up through here, through the fragrance pods of your choice. And this will all be clean air coming through here. Awesome possum. This will tell you when to change your filter. This is the power button. This fan has the 3 modes, auto, low, and high. And you can choose whether or not you want to see the indicator light or you don't want to see the indicator light. Like I said, I love seeing the indicator light because it tells me clean air. Then it tells me bad air. But it'll also tell you if you have it on auto mode, it'll go directly from low to high and back to low as it's cleaning. So it'll go from low to high to clean the air that's bad, and then it'll go back to low once the air is clean, and it's indicating that. So filter goes down here, plugs in the back. We're gonna put this back up here and plug this back in. Come on, plug. And I'm gonna turn it back on. So that is the air purifier. Because it is Clean Air Month, Scentsy has decided that we are going to be including this air purifier in our kits for, so there is an option for this to be included in a kit for you to get started and kick started in your own Scentsy business. Even if it is just so you can get paid off of your own purchases. If you want to save some money, that's a great option, is to get started. If you love Scentsy, if you love fragrance, if you want a safer way to add fragrance into your home, whether it's through laundry, cleaning, etc., this is like an awesome way to do it. I switched for multiple reasons, one of them being the fact that we have 2 cats and they like to climb all over the place and knock things down. But think about that, because this month only, there is an option for a full-size kit with the air purifier involved, and you do get paid back on that kit as well. So I am happy to answer any questions anybody has. Air purifier is available by itself as well. But let's talk more if you are interested in learning more. And I can't wait to show you something else eventually. Who knows? Because I'm going to go live more often and try to show you more of our products and how great they are. But if you have any questions, like I said, please do let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to post my YouTube link for the how to change the filter and all that jazz. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. Stay safe out there, because around here, there are going to be thunderstorms happening. And I'm waiting for it. But hope to chat with y'all soon. And Thanks for watching. Bye.